Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Combined Arms. Next it's Onward 2, Allies Mission 5, Machinations. Let us read. As the chronosphere was neutralized, we detected transports moving away that quickly disappeared. Yeah, I noticed that too. Information provided by GDI suggests these are likely forces from a group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Nod, who are known to make extensive use of such stealth technology. We do not know what they could have been doing there, or what they were able to learn or salvage, but from what we can gather, it would be extremely bad for chronosphere technology to fall into their hands. Our satellites were able to detect and track ship movements that we believe must have carried whatever they stole, and have located what appears to be a research facility hidden in a disused quarry in North Africa. Nod submarines make a large-scale landing difficult, but if we can establish a base on the coast, we'll be able to launch an offensive from there. With GDI's assistance, we have been able to augment our harvesters and refineries to harvest the Tiberium crystals that are becoming widespread. Well, don't look now, guys, but you were actually able to do that back in Mission 3 as well, but we'll let you off. Nod also has a harvesting operation in the area. Gather what resources you can without alerting Nod to our presence, build up your forces, then capture their research facility. Okay, so just capture the Nod research facility. Easier said than done, I'm sure. Well, let's see just how much of a debacle I can make out of this mission. Ikuzo.
Battle control initial.
Ooh, we're playing Industrial, I believe, right? This is another track that I quite like. Alright, well, if we are going to start right next to a Tiberium field, I will just deploy right here. Hey, we get to play on the desert tile set. That's fun. Scout around a bit with our Ranger here. Oh, Nod turret. Multiple Nod turrets. Oh man, this is a nostalgia hit. I feel like I'm playing Tiberian Dawn. With Nod turrets up on ridges and the desert tile set and everything. Of course, the fact that I'm playing as allies sort of throws a monkey wrench into the the feeling. But I actually have always really liked playing with Red Alert units on desert tile sets and Tiberian Dawn units on winter tile sets. I don't know why, but that's just fun to me. Alright, fine. Let's return to base. How many credits have I got? Not a huge amount. But let's train some duders to help protect our base. Get out of here, Nod Buggy. Okay, let's put up a couple defenses, perhaps. Probably another power plant and then a refinery. There is water. I wonder if naval units are going to be a factor. Shut up, cell phone. I don't even know who would be calling me. Swipe down to decline. I'm sure it's just spam. Get out of here. Alright, just locate the Nod Research Lab for now. I'm just rereading the briefing real quick. Okay, Nod submarines make a large-scale landing difficult. Okay, so I guess that's just sort of the explanation as to why I just had a single MCV and Ranger, and they didn't land with a big force. It doesn't seem like a naval kind of mission. But I can build a naval yard. Well, we'll see. There is not much Tiberium here. I wonder if I actually made a mistake putting my base here. Then again, I can just pick it up and move it whenever I want, so... Yeah, this is not a lot of Tiberium, though. I should probably find another patch and put down next to that one. Let's get a war factory going. Okay, there's another Tiberium patch. I'm going to want to do something about those turrets. Okay, he's a veteran from killing the buggy. I think that's why, that's what that little yellow bar is. Got some funky Tiberian Sun music playing. Oh, this is a much better patch. Alright, go harvest down there. You too. Alright. Let's build an expansion. And while we're at it, I'm gonna build some rocket infantry for taking out those turrets. I think right here will be plenty close enough, really. There we go. So far, all is quiet, but I'm sure the enemy is going to be attacking me hard soon enough. Let's go turret hunting, lads. Yeah, look at the regen rate. It's pretty good. I could probably have one harvester on that, basically in perpetuity. I don't think it would, you know, quite harvest as fast as it would from a full field, but it would be a decent source of income. Alright, get in there, destroy those turrets. Well done. Oh, I see a nod light tank. I saw you. There he is. Wonder if he's on patrol or if he was part of an attack force. Get out of here. I noticed that it is what the heck? Must be getting hit by a turret that I can just barely not see. Ah, here's the attacks. Okay. Hopefully some rocket soldiers will take care of their buggies. Nod versus allies. What an interesting matchup. They have, in some ways, kind of similar unit sets. Very light mobile forces. Okay, let's get a radar next. And one of these guys should probably start harvesting from there again. And we need defenses. I know it is. Thanks, Ava. Male Ava. You will never replace female Eva. I even changed my pronunciation based on which one I'm talking about. That was completely unconscious, by the way. Alright, turret, prepare to get wrecked. I was interrupted in the middle of pointing out that, well, that was ill-timed. My guys are busy killing the turret. I think it'll be fine. I was interrupted again. I'm trying to say, the Nod light tank and the Allied light tank are not the same. The Nod light tank has a bigger turret. And I noticed they are using the separate sprites for that, which is no surprise, because they've been using the separate sprites for, you know, in every relevant case. That was a satisfying explosion. Okay, we actually have some income now, so I can actually start building some vehicles. Alright, oh, I can build prism towers. I probably am going to want anti-air. I really shouldn't assume that I'm not going to get attacked in the air. Oh, are all my infantry dead? Seems like it. Well, farewell to them. Posthumous medals for all. Alright, let's try maybe 3. Kind of spread them throughout the base to give coverage to everything. So far, the air attacks haven't been so severe that a handful of anti-air isn't enough to handle it. That was a strangely constructed sentence grammatically, but hopefully you were able to make sense of it. Oh, I can build an ore purifier. Aha, I'm getting attacked from multiple Angles again. No surprise, no surprise. Alright. Okay. Let's get some prism tower walls up. There. See if we can get our defenses to a point where, even if I'm not constantly supervising them, we don't suffer massive damage. That Tiberium field is starting to run low too now. Alright, folks, let's go take out that other turret. Oh, never mind. Let's defend our base. Oh boy, we're in silos needed territory. Okay. Build another one, build this. I need to build more tanks. Tank. I have these. Prism tanks, artillery. Oh, what is this? Tank destroyer. German tank destroyer. Strong versus heavy armor, garbage against everything else. Pretty sure that was indeed a Germany-only multiplayer unit in Red Alert 2, if my vague memory is accurate. Also, they have nod flamethrowers. That's going to reduce the usefulness of my infantry a bit, I think. Alright, pull back, lads. Pull them into range of our light death. Doesn't really sound impressive, does it? What? Prismatic death. There we go, that sounds better. Right, I was going to go destroy this turret, and I kind of got interrupted. I could just outrange them with artillery. Pretty sure artillery outrange turrets in this game, unlike in vanilla. Okay, let's put this back where it's safe. Okay, yep, they outrange it quite handily. Alright, takes care of that. Well done. Return to base. Let's build an ore purifier. Now, we have exhausted our Tiberium, so now our income is kind of going to slow to a trickle. Probably be in our interest to try to find some more. Pretty small map this time. I was informed by the mission designer, Darkademic, I believe that is your handle, that after the first couple of missions, the difficulty is meant to be fairly constant. So not really a curve, more of a flat line. So if that's indeed true, then since I cleared mission 3, I should be able to handle this. We will see. Alright, I'm going to need to protect against south-facing attacks as well, I see. Am I about to lose a harvester? Sure I am. Put this back out of... There we go, that's a good spot. Let's try to defend our defenses a little bit. Our prism towers, that is. Now I think that, unlike in vanilla, walls would block my pillbox, so I probably don't want to put them right in front of the pillbox. The prism towers should be able to shoot over them.
Complete. Cannot deploy here.
You'll deploy where I damn well tell you to, Ava.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
I have a feeling this is not especially well placed now with those walls. We'll put it out in front, I guess. Right, I was going to try to scout for more Tiberium, but I ran into an attack force and my scouts got killed. Oh boy, what's going on? What's happening? Submarines?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Construction complete. Unit ready.
There we go.
Prepare.
I should probably get a couple repair vehicles online.
Unit lost. Insufficient funds. Repaired.
Oh wait, it's not engineers, it's
Our
mechanics.
base is under
I need to
attack.
build a supply depot. Whoop.
Unit
I
lost.
haven't gotten my southern defenses online yet.
Building.
Should probably be the next priority. Have I lost all my harvesters? I have, except for this guy. That's going to put a little bit of damper in the funds, I would venture to say.
On hold.
Alright. I need to get those southern defenses online to protect my harvesting operation.
Our base is under
I was a little too slow doing that. If I end up restarting the mission, I will just place my MCV, or my construction yard, about here to begin with, because I think that's a better location. Once I've built some better defenses for the southern side of my base, I will
insufficient funds.
rebuild my destroyed harvesters. I wonder what hit this. I wonder if it was a missile sub or something. Ordinarily that's a Soviet unit, but I don't know everything NOD is going to have in this mod. So far, what I've seen is basically all Tib Dawn units, but I assume they have some things from either Tiberian Sun or Tiberian Wars. Probably not Tiberian Twilight, because nobody likes that game. Mostly for good reason.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Repaired.
Okay. Bigfoot. Whether this has any validity or not, I don't know, but I sort of think of Bigfoot as the Red Alert counterpart to Tiberian Dawn's Act on Instinct.
Insufficient funds.
A sort of default, iconic mission start kind of theme.
Our base
I quite like it.
repaired.
I like Act on Instinct a little better, but Bigfoot's a very good piece of music nonetheless. I like the remix of it that they made for the remaster, where they added sort of a guitar solo part for a little more variety. That was pretty cool. I don't know if mod makers could even legally use remaster music in their mod. Probably not, I suspect. Okay, looks like quite a line of turrets down here, but I could just outrange them with an artillery.
Our base is under attack.
Am I
Construction.
right? I can't build mechanics yet to make the repair vehicles because I need a service depot. That's why I'm not building that. And he's out of range of my AA gun. All right. Build another one then. Oh, okay. Well, I lost my artillery because I got distracted by that happening. Pull back, lads. Pull back. It's not good that I lost so many harvesters because my southern front wasn't adequately defended. That is going to get annoying in a hurry. Finish the AA gun, please.
Construction complete.
Get out of here.
Low power.
Damn it. No matter how much power I build, it's never enough.
Insufficient funds.
I need to get the defenses squared away before I get my harvesting operation back online. I can't believe they managed to find an angle that they can attack my base without getting killed by my defenses.
Base is under low power.
Alright, impressive.
Construction complete.
And annoying. Ugh, it's getting cramped in here. Should be able to bring these back online, I think. Alright, I need to seal this up, or the enemy is just going to keep parking stuff on this ridge and it's going to annoy the ever-loving hell out of me.
Repair. Our base is under attack. Insufficient funds.
So many things I want to build. Defenses are almost squared away. Almost.
Construction complete.
Okay. Just need to build walls here, and I'll consider the south defended.
Construction complete. Repair. Our base is under attack.
I heard a cyborg death there. Confirmed then that there's Tiberian Sun units. In that case, I hope there's Titans. Mechs are very impractical because the whole point of tanks is that they're a mobile cannon that's as low to the ground as possible.
Cancel.
And
Cancel.
a mech,
On
at least a stompy kind of mech like Titans or mechs from Battletech and MechWarrior and that sort of thing, is essentially a tank equivalent. And it just makes it taller by giving it legs, which makes it an easier target. And also the legs are incredibly obvious targets, and way more complicated and more expensive than treads. So on a practicality level, I'm not sold on mechs, but by rule of cool, mechs are ridiculously cool and awesome. So I like them even though I don't think that they would actually be particularly effective war vehicles compared to just tanks. But because they're so awesome, I say bring the mechs. So hopefully GDI will get Titans and Juggernauts. So the 3 campaigns that have been released as of this recording are obviously this one, the Allies. I think next is Soviets. And then Nod. I assume GDI will be Campaign 4 and then Scrin will be Campaign 5, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it'll be the other way around. I am looking forward to seeing what kind of units GDI gets. Alright, we actually have a harvesting operation again. Thank God. I hear an artillery. Guys, oh, they blew up both of my prism towers and nobody did anything about it. That's pretty annoying. Did the flame go through the concrete wall? I didn't think they were supposed to do that. I heard another cyborg death. Okay. Harvesting operation is back online. We need to rebuild this defensive line, since it got taken out while my attention was elsewhere. Let's get a service depot so I can finally build a couple of mechanics and get some repair vehicles made. Of course, by the time I finally do, my vehicles will all be dead anyway, but you know, it's the thought that counts, right? I'm starting to think I should restart because I'm kind of treading water. And it doesn't feel like I'm real... Nah, I lost that line. Alright. I'm going to restart, and I'm going to deploy more southerly this time. And I think that'll work better. I think now that I have a better idea what I'm up against, I should hopefully be able to do a little better. I do expect in mod missions that they'll usually take me more than one try. Alright, let's put our construction yard in the middle here. Should be easier to defend like this as well. Oh, okay. There is the problem of... Oh, alright. I'm running into a lot of resistance. Okay, looks like I'm going to want to build some defenses straight away. So, does Ranger beat Buggy? Looks like it's... Okay, double KO. This will be my meager early defense force. You can tell that normal speed is still kind of faster than like what you might think of as OG game default because of how fast that flag flaps in the wind. That animation. After this, I'm going to want another power plant so that I can start putting down defenses. We know the enemy is going to hit these Tiberium fields, so I'm going to need to defend those. This is a good choice for the opening track of the theme, I think. Definitely gives that Tibdod nostalgia vibe. I hear death. I see death. Go defend my harvesting operation, guys. Okay, I think they have it under control. Looks like machine gun damage versus tanks is toned down versus vanilla. So maybe they don't have it under control. We do know that sure enough the enemy is going to ramp up their attacks, which, you know, it would have been kind of shocking if they didn't, so... Alright, this will help. This is taking way too long. Just in time. Excellent. Okay, so that's a chem soldier, I presume. Looks pretty beefed up compared to the vanilla chem soldier, who was kind of a joke. More of a gimmick unit than an actual practical one. Those look like they might actually be effective. I actually might want to secure my base before I even build a war factory to start cranking out an army. Sitzkrieg approach. Seems to serve me fairly well in these combined arms missions, where the enemy will attack you pretty hard once they ramp up, so having a strong defensive line seems advisable so that that can kind of take the hits and you're not losing your army as fast as you're trying to build it. I am a bit vulnerable at the moment. My defenses are certainly not where I need them yet, but once I build this, crank out some power and put down a bunch of prism towers, and hopefully we'll be okay. And we're going to need at least one AA gun. Seemed like all the air attacks came from the south. It was basically just one lone Apache. Alright, one turret easily wins that fight. Oh, that's not good. That's in range of the turret. Looks like I need a... What do I need before I can get a tech center in this mod? War factory? That, okay, that guy's getting wrecked by another turret, perhaps? I think I might want to build a service depot. Okay, I need the war factory, actually, to build the things I require. Go get this turret. He's not making it safe to harvest. Okay, that's... Wonder if defending that way was the wrong call. Defending that way first. Yeah, I think so. I could repel this, but I think it's going to be easier to just restart again. We're learning. Alright. So the enemy likes to attack from that angle. Even more so than from the south, perhaps.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction demolition. Construction complete. New construction options.
Maybe I should go on a turret hunting spree pretty much immediately.
Training. Unit ready.
Loss leaders, it's what the rifle infantry are for, and then the rocket soldiers to actually do the damage. You know, I could train a medic to keep them alive. Only 200 credits.
Ready.
I wish I had paid more attention to how cheap medics are. If I realized they were only 200 credits, I would have been building them the whole time. In my Red Alert Alternative mod, I reduced their cost from the default 800, which is ridiculous, to 500. But wow, 200 is a deal.
Construction complete.
Kill. You, keep them alive. Okay. So I do need a war factory pretty early on after all. Maybe I'm doing things a little backwards. Maybe I should focus more on building... What kind of range do you have with that med kit, man? That's incredible. Telekinetic medicine.
Construction complete.
Yeah, up here, I guess.
My base is under attack.
Okay, next.
Construction complete.
The war factory.
Building.
And basic defenses to help. Now, you guys...
Sufficient funds.
Yes, get that thing. Makes harvesting operations a real pain. Good. Oh yeah, the range on these medics is incredible. That helps make them more useful.
Unit
Oh, that was cheeky. Looks like he got one of my rocket soldiers.
insufficient funds.
Oh, I probably should have built another ore refinery first. Although, now that I have this up,
New construction.
I suppose I might as well just crank out a couple more harvesters. Since they drop off their ore instantly, it works pretty well. It's not like in OG Tib Dawn where you might as well just build refineries instead of multiple harvesters because it takes them so flippin' long to drop it off.
Building. Insufficient
Alright,
funds.
I was going turret hunting. Let's continue. There you are. So,
Construction.
I feel like they're supposed to reveal their location when they're shooting at you, right? That doesn't seem to be happening. They're remaining in the shroud even as they're hitting me,
Ready.
which is not what I'm used to. It's not the typical behavior. Alright. There we go. Well done to you guys. I feel a little more secure. You know, I feel so secure. I'm even going to make a scum save. Look at me go.
Mission saved.
It's not as painful in a mission like this where I don't expect to reload very often. Maybe I'll just make occasional milestone saves. So the long load times, although always annoying, aren't
Unit ready.
as bad in a mission like this. Wait, 1800? Wow, that's... I didn't realize that. I was assuming that it was 1,000, but no, that cost is way beefed up. I really should actually pay attention to these things instead of making all these assumptions, which usually turn out to be wrong, about unit costs and all these other things. Alright, do we have an actual economy going now? Let's try some of these tank destroyers. Apparently they only do one thing, but I assume they do it really, really well.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I remember they exist from Red Alert 2, but I don't remember if they were particularly good in that game, and doesn't really have much bearing on what they'd be like in the mod anyway, because I'm sure the mod has done lots of its own rebalancing. What kind of upgrades can I get? Hazmat suits. Let's get the Raider upgrade. Alright, we're really pulling in the money now since we got a Silos Needed message from Naggy Eva. Let's just give me a little of everything. Surely a little of everything won't hurt.
Upgrade complete. Construction complete.
All right. Let's see. How did... If I kind of position them like this, maybe I can sort of cover both of those angles with just a single wall. Get out of here, you guys. You're not welcome here. Alright, let's try making a couple repair vehicles. Let's try actually making use of the units and stuff available to us and playing tactically.
Unit ready.
Okay, so that's the tank destroyer.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Our base is under attack. Repaired.
Deutschland's finest.
Unit ready.
I kind of feel like I'm not going to be able to cover both angles like this. I think I really am just going to need 3 separate walls.
Construction unit ready.
Okay,
Insufficient.
let's make some
Our base is under attack.
make some repair vehicles.
Construction complete.
What? Oh, right, it was a wall segment. Don't know why I got confused about that. I literally just built it.
Unit ready. New construction options.
I hear death. That's why. But I just made a repair vehicle, so go fix him. Let's put the repair vehicles on a very distinctive group. They'll be group 0. That way I can't confuse them with anything else.
Unit ready. Repaired. Construction complete.
I feel like this is definitely going better than the previous attempts.
Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Ooh, more Tiberian Sun music. I love how atmospheric Tiberian Sun music is. I think Tiberian Sun had the best atmosphere of any Command & Conquer game. That game really did a fantastic job of conveying a Tiberium-blasted wasteland and post-apocalyptic feel. It was just so moody.
Building.
And it was so weird to then go on to Tiberium Wars, where... Like, honestly, Tiberian Sun and Tiberium Wars in so many ways feel like they were done backwards. Tiberian Sun has way more of a sci-fi feel to it, with the unit selection and such. And because I mean, as far as I can tell, Tiberian Sun must have taken place almost exclusively in what were called the red zones in Tiberium Wars, because the Tiberium infestation of Earth feels way more advanced in Tiberian Sun than it does in Tiberium Wars, despite the fact that Tiberian Sun takes place first chronologically. They felt so backwards. And then they got rid of the mechs in Tiberium Wars, which, again, like, mechs are not practical, in my opinion. But they feel sci-fi, they feel more advanced. So when you go from mech forces back to tanks, it feels like backsliding technologically. It was just so odd. I am not the first person to make that observation, of course. But I agree with it entirely. Did I put you so far forward I can't put a wall in front of you? I did, didn't I? Is it worth selling you and replacing you? It might be.
Insufficient funds.
I feel a little more secure in my position here.
Base is under attack. Repair. Unit lost.
Gosh, this music is so good. I love Tiberian Sun's moody soundtrack.
Unit ready.
I can never remember what the tracks are called, but I recognize pretty much all of them.
Funds.
My medic will be Group 9. I really need to find another source of resources, though.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Let's see if we can place walls in front of them.
Repair. Construction complete.
Okay, we can. We're fine.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
It's a civilian. What are you doing here, civilian? Yeah, let's go find another Tiberium field.
Unit lost.
I think having the repair vehicles along is helping to keep my forces alive, too. That is some pretty good fire for the flame tanks. I had always thought in the OG games, Tiberian Dawn actually had the best depiction of flame. And then it, like, really backslid for, like, Red Alert and Tiberian Sun. But that was pretty good. I liked that. Is that an SSM? Okay, we found their base. Run, run. We are not prepared for that. I do like the SSM launchers. It was always perplexing to me that they were a multiplayer and expansion-only unit. Oh, I'm not building anything. That's no bueno. There, let's keep building a little of everything. Oh, I can build the chrono prisons now. Oh, and I remember I was impressed by the cryo launchers. What kind of upgrades can I get now? Why are you just sitting there taking it, you idiot? I'm sure I would have ordered you to retreat as well. Oh well, whatever. Guys, this is an embarrassment. Get in there and fight. Are you soldiers or not? What is the difference between a prism can? Oh, is that an upgraded prism tank? Yeah, that's what it is. It's oddly named. Okay, I get it, Eva. I can build Tanya. I hear death. How on earth did you even make it through all of my defenses to do this? I don't even feel like sending guys in to deal with that. Let's just build an interior defense. How many of my, Okay, I have no repair vehicles left. They all got destroyed. That sucks. Guess we'll have to take care of that. Alright, does Tanya auto-target things? Is she that kind of Tanya, or is she a vanilla Red Alert Tib Dawn kind of Tanya? Guess we'll find out. I'm gonna leave her behind at my base for defense right now, actually.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Well, maybe we should bring in something anti-infantry. Oh, there's a turret here. Oh, good lord. Ugh, my forces kind of took 2 routes around this ridge and it's turning into a mess. There. I just wanted to go north and find more Tiberium. Ugh. This is a common theme in this mod. Every time I try to go outside my base, I run into a bunch of enemy attack forces. Which I guess makes sense.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, it's a Banshee.
Repaired.
Banshee versus World War II style AA gun is a weird matchup. It looks like it was doing a lot of damage. Wait a minute, did I hear a... I do have a repair vehicle. Why isn't it on Control Group 0 anymore?
Unit ready.
Maybe I accidentally reassigned it. Alright, this is what we call recon in force.
The base is under
So that if it runs in enemy attacks, it can actually defend itself.
repaired.
Like this.
Awaiting orders. Of course.
Unit ready.
Is that another turret attacking me from inside the shroud? You big cheater. Alright, Tanya, you get to be Group 5. I don't know why you're Group 5, I just decided on that. Oh, she can see 4 vehicles. Okay. So she's, like, later game Tanya, then. That's cool.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
It feels like it would be kind of pointless to build more refineries and try to scale up my production when... I mean, I think I already have more harvesters than the field can even properly support, so
Is under attack. Unit,
more economy would just be wasteful.
unit ready. Unit lost. Repaired.
Good grief, what the heck happened here?
Building.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's up here?
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Get out of here. Maybe I'll leave newly constructed vehicles back at my base for defense. This is just a little town.
Unit ready.
So is there going to be a money crate hidden in the church? Well, I don't auto-target it, so I won't control-click on it. I'm not that evil. At least not when I'm playing the Allies. It's tempting, though. There could be a money crate under there. Did I
Sufficient funds.
build an ore control... Oh, that's... Wait, weather control device? It's my super weapon.
Repaired.
There's the ore purifier. I don't think I ever built one. Maybe I should. Actually, does that work on Tiberium too?
Unit ready.
Okay, it does.
Ready and waiting.
Look at that. Look at me go, guys. I actually read the description, so I didn't just have to guess what it did.
Insufficient repair.
Did that guy tell... Did that guy bail out into the AA gun and get squished? That's hilarious. Oh, what's here? What's this then? Okay, it's a base. I thought maybe it was just a little outpost with some silos I could capture or something. But no, I'm getting obelisked. Alright, pull back, guys. Whatever it is, you can't handle it. You're just a scouting force. I am having a rough time trying to find more Tiberium. That is for sure. Oh. Never mind. There's a whole field right there. Okay, yep, calm down, buddy. I know, you're a tank destroyer. Okay, I think I see where we need to set up an expansion. That time I lost my last repair vehicle for real. Where's an IFV? I didn't mean to build APCs, did I? But I did. Surely I've built some IFVs. I don't have a single IFV, do I? Good lord. Good grief. I did not queue up any IFVs, did I? I just lost a prism tower while I was dealing with that nonsense. Ooh, I'm about to be low power if I place that. I think. I guess I could actually check. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, where's my new IFV I just built? I struggle a little bit to distinguish some of these vehicles from each other. At this, with these small graphics. Okay, lightning storm charging. That should be good fun. Let's rebuild the prism tower. Get out of the way. Okay, do I have an IFV yet? Cryo launcher. Did I have cryo launchers queued up that I didn't cancel? Sure did. I just want some freaking IFVs. Sure. You know what, Tanya? You can be in the main group. That's fine. There's a civilian in my way. There we go. Aha, you fools! You could have just flown right past it. Imagine bailing out in front of a prism tower. You know you're about to have a bad day. Very short day. Very short life. I think it's time for an expansion. A resource expansion. Okay, finally. Get down here, guys. You know, I could have just used the mechanics as well without putting them in the IFVs first. That is a thing I could have done.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Alright, this should help jumpstart the economy.
Unit ready. Prepare. Unit lost.
I hear the cyborgs dying, but I have yet to actually get a good look at any of them. Wonder what they look like. Alright, hopefully this can keep this, keep my construction yard safe while I get this expansion set up. Once the expansion is set up, I might make another checkpoint save. Get out of the way, guys. Thank you.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Nice try. I knew you would do that. That's why I sent in the protection force.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Oh, no you don't. It's interesting watching the hit points yo-yo when it's under repair.
Unit ready.
It did quite a bit of damage to my construction yard.
Prepare.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds.
Of course, now I have to set up defenses at my new expansion.
Ready.
What? Turret. Pull back.
Acknowledged.
I lost my repair vehicles again. I'm starting to think I didn't make the wrong decision not using many repair vehicles. They just die so much. They're very fragile, it seems.
Unit ready.
Wait a minute. Do you guys keep getting reassigned out of Control Group 0? How does that keep happening? I mean, clearly I must be doing that, but...
Our base is under attack.
I think I know when that happened. I saw it earlier, didn't register that it was a repair vehicle, because like I said, I struggle to distinguish the vehicles in this game a bit. And so I just assigned it to the main group. That's what happened. It does look like I'm down to just one, though. Again.
Complete.
Oh, guys. Okay, let's get defenses up around our new expansion, shall we? I think I said this before, but this doesn't feel all that much like playing OG, Tiberian Dawn, Red Alert 1,
Prepare.
Tiberian Sun, because it's so modernized, and the fog of war alone makes it feel very different.
Construction.
If anything, it almost feels more like StarCraft. If you were to just swap out the StarCraft tech tree with a Command & Conquer tech tree, but have a somewhat more StarCraft-like engine. Or I guess any more modernish RTS, really. Silos needed is what I like to hear.
Building.
Yeah, let's just get everything.
Our base is under attack.
Then let's even get some chrono prisons. We lost a prism tower down there.
Construct silos. Cannot deploy here.
Oh, right. I can't replace it because I moved my construction yard.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Alright. Presumably you guys got the artillery, so pull back to range of the prism tower.
Silos needed.
Okay, well, if we need silos that bad, let's crank out some infantry too.
Unit ready.
Any upgrades?
Unit ready.
Advanced ore processing. Sounds good to me.
Ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Prepare silos needed.
Okay, we still need silos. What else can I build at the same time? I'm building infantry, I'm building vehicles, I'm upgrading. Not... Okay, fine, I'll get a helipad, why not?
Unit ready. Silos needed.
What?
Ready.
Another turret. Get it.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit
Maybe some extra power, too.
Unit
Doesn't hurt to have a lot of power.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Prepare. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
I hear artillery. It always terrifies me because I know that my men aren't going to do anything about it. So I need to figure out where it's happening and send my men to deal with it before
Our base
the artillery blows up something important.
construction complete.
How's my weather storm coming? Or lightning storm?
Unit ready.
Kill that man. That very annoying man. I'm about to lose a harvester. Guys, go kill that very annoying man. I'm not kidding about that. Thank you. Is my repair vehicle still alive? Yes. Repair my harvester. I was busy, Ava. Shut up.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
More Tiberian Sun music.
Silos construction complete.
I'll build some frickin' silos if it'll make you shut up.
Construction complete.
I could build another war factory to increase production speed too. That would probably be smart.
Construction complete. Power available.
Okay. Ah.
Construction complete. Base is under attack.
Freaking artillery.
Complete. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Okay, good. Now, I want to rebuild... Where did I even have my MCV down here?
Our base
I'll temporarily park it there just so I can rebuild some defenses.
unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, you're okay now. You can go back to harvesting.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright, I think I'm feeling safe enough for another scum save.
Mission saved.
At this point, the load time would probably be pretty crazy because a lot has happened, but
Unit
it would not take as long as restarting the mission from the beginning, so it's still a win in time overall.
unit ready. Building.
In the event that I fail miserably and need to reload from this position or something. But let's be optimists.
Unit ready.
Let's assume I'm actually going to clear it on this try.
Unit ready. Unit
My position feels pretty secure. I don't know if I even need this anymore, but I might as well keep it.
unit ready.
I should probably use my super weapon. So will it reveal the shroud where I use my super weapon so that I can actually see it do its thing?
Is under attack.
Let's stash you back where it's safe, like here. Should be pretty safe. Oh, I was building a spare war factory and
Unit lost.
barracks, and they got canceled when I packed up my MCV. We're going to have to restart that project. Alright, let's put you here-ish,
Unit ready.
actually.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Base is under attack.
It's such chaos. There's just always stuff happening everywhere.
Prepared. Prepared. Building. Unit ready.
Oh, is it time for some warfare? AKA full stop.
Prepared.
Another good track.
Unit ready.
Right, lightning storm, lightning storm. Well, there's only one way to find out if it'll reveal where I hit. Answer yes. That's actually not a terrible way to scout then.
Unit ready.
Oh. They put the nod logo on the construction yard. I think it looked like that in some of the early preview demo screenshots of Command & Conquer, and then they took it off for some reason. That's cool.
Construction.
Okay, another 8 minutes and we can use it again. This time we'd be able to target it better now that we've seen inside the enemy base.
Primary building selected.
You know, I could even build a third one of each of those.
Training construction complete. Unit
I think I am outproducing the enemy at this point.
ready.
So with any luck, I'll be able to
Selected. Unit
just
ready.
steamroll them with a giant army. The difficulty level is feeling pretty good again. It's quite challenging. Certainly harder than missions in the original games,
Ready.
but doable.
Ready. Prepare.
Certainly doable.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
What am I even building right now, vehicle-wise? Prism cannons. What other upgrades can I get? Chrono miner. God, I should have gotten that forever ago. Cryo rockets. Arms rocket-equipped soldiers with cryo warheads. Yep, sounds good to me.
Unit
Advanced flak armor requires infantry are equipped with advanced flak armor, which provides
ready.
protection against explosives. Yeah, let's get that. Hazmat suits, which I assume makes them, yeah, immune to Tiberium.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit
I
ready.
hear death again.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I've exhausted this Tiberium field, but I'm hoping 3 depleted Tiberium fields with, you know, blossom trees regenerating will provide me a reasonable income, especially with my ore purifier,
Unit ready.
and now I'm going to be getting chrono miners, which I assume will speed up my ore collection. What the heck was that? The chronosphere?
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Unit ready.
Did
Unit
did your voice line change when you became a chrono miner?
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Prepare. Prepare. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
It would be even cooler if they just straight up looked like the chrono miners from Red Alert 2, because I really liked those designs. But even this is cool, that it's basically a Red Alert 1 ore truck with, I don't know, some chronotech attached. That's still cool,
Unit ready.
but Red Alert 2 design would be even cooler.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Wonder if I have a big enough force to attack yet.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Perhaps I should try.
Unit ready.
Of course.
Ready and waiting.
We'll attack their southern base first.
Unit lost. Upgrade complete. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
It is really interesting playing with this combination of Red Alert 1 and Red Alert 2 tech.
Agreed.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
They should be able to handle that. Yep.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit ready.
I continue to basically just rely on overwhelming force rather than trying to fight well with micro.
Very well.
But hey, as long as I handle my production and my economy well enough, it's a viable strategy. Overwhelming numbers for the win. Is he low power? Okay, no, he's not.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Let's go into attack all mode. Just roll into the base and level everything, guys. Fire at will.
Base is under attack. Unit lost.
With your overwhelming numbers, I trust you to get the job done.
Unit lost.
Trying to micro with a giant battle like this almost feels like an exercise in futility anyway. Like, if you're actually good enough to meaningfully micro when there's 100 units fighting, well done to you. But I can't. Do. Except, you know, doing things like everyone kill the construction yard. I can do that.
Ready and waiting.
Alright, we took some casualties, but that's that base down. Maybe I'll go for the northeastern base next, or... I'm getting attacked from the east, so maybe I'll just head over there and see what's going on. I'm getting SSM'd a lot, and it's basically eliminating my infantry. Nod is really, really good at killing infantry. I think I'm about to lose my attack force. I think I ran into something I didn't realize was there. Okay, goodbye defenses. Alright, you know what, guys? We bit off more than we could chew. I think there was another base there, and I didn't realize that. I think maybe pulling back and helping to defend our base is gonna be... Alright, guys, we're losing our expansion. My attack force is 100% dead. Alright, fair enough. I kind of blindly stumbled into the edge of what I assume is the enemy's main base. I had very naively thought maybe I killed their main base, or one of two main bases, but no. It's never that easy. And now they're counterattacking me rather effectively. The AI is ruthless. And it does not know fear, it does not know defeatism. You can deal it a heavy blow like I just did, and it does not care. It is busy figuring out how to eliminate you. To crawl back from the brink of defeat and blow you to bits. Okay, we lost defenses here too. I am not especially good at coordinating an attack and also keeping an eye on my base at the same time. Because I'm kind of afraid if I take my eyes off my attack force for 2 seconds, it's just all going to die. And that fear is pretty warranted, because that happens to me quite often. Which means I'm not typically babysitting my base very much while I'm launching a giant attack. I still hear death. Okay, another attack down to the south. Okay, our lightning storm is ready. We can use it to scout this. Okay, well, it blew up a few buildings, so probably worth it. Even more importantly, it scouted out their base for me. Oh, my AA gun got destroyed by that artillery, I think. I'd better rebuild these defenses. You know, you'd think maybe the AI's attacks would go down a notch after you destroy one of their bases. If anything, I bet they hit me even harder now. It appears I have no anti-air in this force. I don't know if anything I am building is anti-air besides the IFVs anyway. I don't think so. And that's only one of many vehicle types I've been building. I hear another artillery. Oh, it's my artillery. They're dead. I hear what sound like nod lasers, but I don't know where it's happening. Okay, the soldiers have been upgraded with laser rifles or something, I think. Could set up yet another expansion there. I'm not making a scum save at this point because I'm not convinced that attack was worth it. If I end up reloading, I'll blow up this base and then immediately withdraw back to my base rather than pressing on to the east and getting wiped out.
Construction complete.
Get out of here.
Our base is under attack. Repair. Insufficient. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
That was a dramatic explosion. Ugh. Once I finish rebuilding the defenses here, maybe I really should build another expansion down here. Though then I'd have to defend even more positions.
Unit ready.
I'm not convinced I really need to keep this stuff.
Structure sold. Unit lost.
I'll keep the turret in the pillbox, but
Reporting. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Complete. Repair. Unit ready.
but yeah, my economy is kind of grinding to a halt again.
Construction complete. Repair. Repair. Unit ready. Repair. Repair. Our base is under attack.
Yeah, thanks, Ava. Never would have noticed. That's really annoying. Am I going to lose that prism tower? Yup.
Building.
Ugh.
Repair.
Guys.
Ready.
Guys. Guys, we are losing everything. Kill it. For fuck's sake. God, that's annoying.
Waiting order.
Fine. Rebuild them again. I understand the need for those types of units, but they're goddamn annoying sometimes.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Yeah, I'm almost at the point where I'm just treading water again, and I always hate that.
Yes, sir.
I think I do need another resource expansion so that I can actually build an army more quickly than it gets destroyed.
Insufficient funds.
Acolyte. I wasn't able to read the description of it in time. Cyborg something or other.
Waiting order. Reporting.
I need to leave some defenders there to deal with artillery. That much is for sure. What was that explosion all about?
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Waiting order.
Yeah, man, my economy is dragged to a halt.
Construction complete.
Do.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Where's all this happening? Here, I think. Okay, I'm building chrono prisons now. 1,700 each, eh?
Reporting. Vehicle.
Well, that one that I had in Mission 4 seemed pretty darn good, so they're probably worth it.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Hopefully they can take care of themselves without a ridiculous amount of babysitting. That's a big unit. It seems very meaty.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Here we go again.
Building. Our base is under attack. Preparing. Preparing.
Okay.
Lost. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, wow. Dang, they're even anti-air. That's incredible. Marry me. I'm gonna be so glad when I have an economy again.
Insufficient funds.
Any moment now. Any moment now.
Construction.
Oh, thank goodness. I probably should build another repair vehicle, but they just get destroyed so much I get tired of replacing them. Especially because you have to build an IFV, add a mechanic, and then put the mechanic in the IFV. I am super lazy, so that just sounds like too much work.
Our base is under attack. Prepare.
Maybe you should help with the defense. It kind of seems like we're getting hit by a lot here.
Ready. Prepare.
You too. All right, we're down all of our defenses on that side. It was apparently a pretty hardcore attack. Guys, how does it take you that long to erase infantry?
Our base is under attack.
Guys, don't just sit there while I even put them on guard mode. Or did I? Is G guard mode? I hit G.
Complete.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
I don't even know. Return fire stance. Unit will retaliate against enemies at a... Why are they not on that all the time? Drives me nuts when my guys just take hits without fighting back.
Building.
Wow, I should just put all my guys on return fire stance. Always.
Power available.
Oh, okay.
Construction.
Let's scout here. This seemed like their main base. Oh boy, I hope they don't nuke me. Cool.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Prepare.
I'm not convinced they're going to leave this expansion alone forever. That wouldn't really be consistent with how the AI has behaved in the past.
Cannot deploy here. Building.
Alright, let's get some more vehicles going.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
I knew it.
Construction prepared. Prepared.
I hear... Oh, God. No! How did he get past all my defenses?
Unit lost. Unit
Shit.
ready. Unit lost.
Ah!
Unit lost.
I hate having to babysit my guys all the time. They're so incompetent. They can't do anything without my constant supervision.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Anybody want to do anything about that flame tank that got past our defenses and is destroying everything? No? Okay, cool.
Is under attack.
Good job, guys.
Building. Unit ready. Unit lost. Prepare. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit lost. Building.
There. I'll focus my attention mostly on this new southwestern expansion.
Ready. Our base is under attack. Prepare. Prepare.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
We're making money again, so that's a plus.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Interesting.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh, it's one of the Combined Arms remixes.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Alright, you know what I think I'll do? I'm not going to overwrite my original scum save, but I will make a new one. Scrum. No! No. God, I do that so often.
Mission safe.
My job. Creeping into my consciousness.
Unit
That I don't need.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Base is under unit ready. Prepare. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I think I want to take out this base before I attack this position. I don't know if this even produces anything. Maybe it does, but I don't see any production structures. This certainly is producing things to attack me.
Ready. Unit ready.
I should probably destroy that. I guess I could capture it, but I'd rather just destroy it.
Unit ready.
Ha! Right on cue. Well, he should just get shot down.
Unit ready.
Like so. Let's not have any more of that.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Wonder how these civilians feel about this giant industrial base being built in the middle of their town.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Was that another chrono shift?
Unit ready.
I think soon I'll be ready for another attack.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, Tanya is a unique unit. I can only make one of her.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh, I could build a chronosphere.
Unit ready.
I'm gonna assume this is like the Red Alert 2 or 3 chronosphere where I can shift like 9-ish units at a time instead of just one. The Red Alert 1 chronosphere is so worthless. Because you could only chrono shift one unit at a time, and you can't even chrono shift APCs filled with guys.
Unit ready.
So it's pretty terrible, but it's better in Red Alert 2 and 3.
Prepare. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
I'm actually going to leave these guys behind as a defense force for
Unit ready. Unit
my expansion base here,
ready.
which will soon also run out of resources, but
Unit ready.
maybe if I have 4 separate depleted fields I'm getting resources from, then I'll still get a decent income.
Unit ready.
Oh, I'm actually got 2 things from that. Time warp.
Unit
Disrupts time and space at the target location, affects units and structures. Affected units and structures are frozen in time, unable to act but immune to damage. Sounds incredibly useful.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Also, those are some short cooldown times. Guys, what are you doing? You're just goddamn sitting there while they destroy the base, you fucking idiots! God, it drives me nuts. What is guard mode? I don't know how to put them into guard mode in this game.
Unit ready. Build unit
Let's put a stop to this.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Your base is under attack. Unit ready. Lost.
Oh, of course they attack right when I want to attack, every damn time.
Ready. Prepare. Unit ready.
Die, get lost, loser. Alright, let's go.
Unit
Prepare to die, Nod scum.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Construction unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost is under attack.
I cannot count on my guys to handle anything without constant supervision.
Lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
This base is over.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit
Ready and
lost.
waiting.
Fine, get the obelisk. Get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
We did it. That's this base done. Stick a fork in it.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
As you wish.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting very well.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Ready.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Okay.
Waiting orders.
Good. Let us gather for the final assault. I'm going to once again use the lightning storm as just a form of scouting.
Unit lost.
Sir.
They are just spread out like crazy across the entire southeastern part of the map.
Unit lost.
Ah, okay. Here are some actual production structures.
Ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Select target.
Oh, it's a very small area that affects.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
How does it find the time to attack me when I am completely deleting it from the whole map? Like I said, the AI is freaking ruthless.
Ready. Unit
It doesn't understand fear. It doesn't understand that I'm destroying everything. It does not care. It is going to be annoying and find ways to attack my base and irritate me, even while I'm killing it. That's the way the AI does things. That was a tough dude.
unit ready.
Waiting order. Reporting. Affirmative.
Here's a hint, buddy. Something's shooting at you. That's why your tank is getting really hot, because incendiary rounds or missiles are landing on top of it.
Our base is under attack.
Incredible.
Ready.
Alright. As usual, AI, you have made me despise you, and I'm going to take joy in your death.
Unit ready.
Agreed.
I could chrono shift some units, just for fun,
Unit
because I haven't done that yet in this mod. Now, it probably chrono shifts in either a 3x3
ready.
space or a plus formation. Alright, does S make my guys stop? Looks like it did.
Select target.
Oh, wow! No, it's even bigger than that. I could practically shift this whole army. I mean, not quite, but
Unit ready. Select target.
well, this is going to be fun.
Unit ready.
Good enough.
Unit
Bet you weren't expecting that, were you, Temple of Nod?
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Mission failed.
Oh. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Am I going to play through the whole mission again? Probably not. That's purely my fault. I forgot that my objective wasn't just to destroy everything on the map, in all honesty. In all the confusion, I forgot there was an actual real objective in the mission. But it seems pretty clear to me that I had control of the map and that I had won. I guess I could just reload back to my last scum save, but I'm probably going to call it there. I have no real complaints about that mission. I have no real suggestions for change. I think it was fine. So yeah, that was a good mission. I would be tempted to raise the complaint that there's a lot of Sitzkrieg type missions where, you know, the map layout's different and all that, but it's fundamentally the same template of build up a big base, build up strong defenses, build up a giant army, and then steamroll everything. But I'm actually not going to raise that complaint, and the reason is because I'm facing different enemy factions just about every mission. First it was Soviets, then it was Skrin. Okay, then it was Soviets again. But then it was a puzzly pre-deployed mission, and now it's Nod. And the fact of fighting so many different factions pretty much nullifies what could have been a complaint about a lot of bread and butter base building missions. The fact that I'm fighting different enemy factions every time helps to keep it feeling fresh and interesting. So yeah, like I said, that's actually not a complaint, but it would have been if it weren't for the fact that I'm fighting different factions so often. But yeah, that was a fine mission. Like I said, no criticisms really. The fact that I screwed this up is just purely my fault. I just went into kill everything mode and forgot that I had actual objectives, so that's on me. But good job. That was fun. Well, next up is we're finally going to be leaving. I say finally, it's only been 5 missions, but God, these are serious missions that take me a long time, so it feels like finally. Next time, we finally leave behind the Allied campaign and start on, I think next was the Soviet campaign, Mission 1. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.